Hello and good morning. It's Wednesday morning. Today I thought about talking about the Equity Bank hack that happened supposedly on 15th April 2024. It said that around 179 million was stolen from bank accounts, swiped irregularly, and these are real people losing money. These are people who are needed to pay school fees. These are people who are needed to pay rent. So it becomes quite troublesome for Kenyans who have been actively using the accounts, the Equity Bank accounts, and ensuring that things in their homes go the right way. I'll not get into details of it, but I thought it's good that I react to it, because some of these events happen and people are wondering how they happen. You just wake up in the morning, your money has been transferred to another bank account or has been swiped out of your card, and you are left frustrated, yet you had bills to pay, you had some things that you needed to sort out with the money that you had, but you cannot do it anymore just because someone accessed your bank accounts, swiped that money, and you are left broke. I would say it has happened to, if not me, to us, and that is why I'm so passionate about these things. I'd like to just give maybe a little advice to the people who own cards, credit cards that have a lot of credit cards that are used to identify bank accounts. So if you have that card, the first thing that you should make sure is that you have a Faraday bag. A Faraday bag helps one to prevent copying of data from one credit card to the other. These things are pretty easy to do. We have what we call as a credit card schemers. They not only copy credit cards, they can also copy keys that are used when accessing certain buildings. So ensure that you have a Faraday bag. On Jumia, you should find these. Kilimall, I think you should find them. It does not cost much. It should be 2,500 or 3,500 Kenya shillings. That amounts to about $30 or so. For a Faraday bag to help you save 179 million, that is a lot of money. So ensure you have a Faraday bag. That is the first precaution that you take to ensure that people are not copying your cards anyhow. This is even happening to car keys. Yeah, someone is taking a copy of your car key, especially if it's electronic, because nowadays cars are coming with electronic keys. Always ensure you have a Faraday bag. That should be the first precaution that you take. The second thing, always make sure you have strong password. And in a previous video I talked about password managers. Always make sure you have random passwords. Don't let it be less than 16 characters. And you said that for us humans, sometimes it can be cumbersome to come up with these passwords and maybe remember them after 2 days. Even after 2 days, sometimes it can be difficult to remember the 16 characters because you have so much to do in a day. So to avoid coming up with characters, always make sure that you're using a password manager, a trusted one. We have keepers, we have a Dashlane, and so many others that are out there in the market. You just need to search for a password manager. We have Proton. Proton should have a Proton Pass, which is a password manager. I always recommend Proton for all your services, whether it's mail, whether it's when it comes to storing your drives. Always use Proton. Even VPN, always use Proton. Hi. So let's come to the third point. Whenever you're accessing your account online through your mobile devices, your laptop, uh, always make sure that you're using a VPN, a virtual private network. I always recommend Proton. Always use it. It's a reliable service as of now, unless they decide to change their services later. But as of now, I recommend Proton. VPN helps you hide your logs, your IP address, where you're accessing that account from. It generally helps you secure your moves whenever you're using your online accounts, and it's a pretty serious issue. Some people take it as jokes. That you later come to realize that you cannot evade this. When we're talking about IT stuff or information technology stuff, or technology stuff, you cannot evade technology in this age and era. So you have to be cautious, learn to be cautious, so that you can avoid such a type of frauds. The other thing I would advise, avoid phishing links. And they don't always come labeled, this is a phishing link. You just need to identify anomalies when it comes to the mails that you are receiving yourself. Ensure that you are receiving them from trusted people. Do not just click on links anyhowly whenever it comes to your apps, WhatsApp, Telegram, X, even TikTok. Don't just go ahead and click links that you don't know where they came from. Always click links that comes from a trusted partner or a